Hello sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that this video finds you doing amazing, and I hope each and every one of you are doing very well. Today you guys, I am super excited to be here with another video. I'm going to be showing you 3 very easy and beautiful home decor DIYs using Dollar Tree items, and these are super pretty and I cannot wait to share, so let's jump right in. So for this first DIY, I have here 2 of Dollar Tree's little drawers, and you can see they have holes in them because this was for a previous DIY that I am reusing, and the holes doesn't really matter because I'm going to cover that up in the end. And then I have here these jumbo craft sticks that you can also find from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just take them all out here and I'm going to use them to create a tier tray with these 2 wooden drawers. And I thought of using popsicle sticks because I thought it would be a nice little different look to it and make it look really nice. So I'm just gonna put everything together using wood glue and hot glue, and you see me putting it here at the end, and then I'm just gonna press it to the first drawer just as you see me doing here. And then once I press it nice and tight, and I'm gonna also wipe away any excess glue that may seep out each time I hot glue one down because I really want it to look nice and clean. So once I'm done wiping it away, I do want to add the second drawer. So we're going to add it to the other end of the popsicle, of course, popsicle stick, and then we're going to just do the same thing, put some wood glue and hot glue, and then just simply press that down. And you'll see in just a second that I am leaving a little bit of space in between the shelf, where the shelf begins on the edge and to the popsicle stick, because I don't want it to be exactly on top on the edge, if that makes sense. You'll see here in just a minute once I lay it down, because when I lay it down it's going to be much easier, of course, to apply the other craft sticks. So once I do that, I am going to arrange all of the other craft sticks how I want them to go, and of course I'm going to use my ruler just to make sure that I get them all nice and aligned. And you can see here what I was talking about, how I left a little bit of space on both of the shelves, so you can see a little bit of the shelves that's there, and the top and the bottom, and the popsicle sticks are really in the middle of the whole set, if that makes sense. So now I'm just going to keep repeating that same thing and hot gluing each and every one of them down until they are all nice and put. And once I have the back side of the tier tray done, I'm going to turn it on its side, and I'm also going to place just 2 on the sides, one right in the corner and one on the other side of it, and then I'm going to flip it around and do the same thing to the other side. And this is just obviously going to give it more support, and you obviously need those 2 on the side. It's just gonna, make sure the whole thing is nice and secure. So now the whole piece is technically done as a tier tray, and I really love how it looks with those popsicle sticks. I think it looks really nice. I'm gonna spray paint mine in black, and here it is. I really love how it looks. Now the spray paint that I use has some shine to it, which I don't mind. Or if you didn't want to spray paint it, you can definitely stain the piece and that will look beautiful too. Now I have here this really beautiful blue pattern scrap paper that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I want to place it inside on the bottom of each shelf. So I'm just gonna put it here so I can make some creases so I can know where exactly to cut. And then I am gonna place that to the bottom of each shelf, and I'm going to take that first paper that I cut and I'm going to place it on top so I know exactly how it needs to be cut for the second one. And then I'm just simply going to place them inside of each tier using some Mod Podge. So I'm just going to take some and place it down there really nice and evenly. Make sure you get it in all the corners nicely, and then just simply place your paper down and scrape it with a straight edge so that you won't get any bubbles. And for mine, it will have a bit of bubbles because it did have some glue there that I couldn't get off in the bottom of the shelves, because as I said, I did use these for a previous DIY and I am reusing them. But if you were to get them fresh out of Dollar Tree and stuff like that, then you wouldn't have any glue to worry about. So I'm just gonna try to do the best I can to smooth it out. And I am just taking my Cricut tool here just to smooth it out, and I'm gonna just repeat that for the bottom tier. Then I'm just wiping around the edges where some Mod Podge may have gotten. Even though it dries clear, I just like to wipe it off. And then I'm gonna go in with my little knife here and cut off some of the excess that was on the bottom tier and just remove that. And then once I do that, this tier tray is nice and complete, you guys, and I absolutely love how it turned out. And you can make this all from Dollar Tree items, and I really love it. And if you didn't have any scrapbook paper as well, you could use some of Dollar Tree's sticker sheets that they have. They have a whole bunch of different patterns, and those would look really cute in here as well. And I really love it. Let me know what you think of this DIY. Next up, guys, I have here this jar that was a candle jar that I reused and I am reusing again. And then I have here some of Dollar Tree's nautical rope. I have 2 packs here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this jar if I don't drop it. And I am going to just wrap it using my hot glue. And that's good enough. I'm just going to take the rope and start off right at the very bottom there. And I am just going to completely wrap this jar. Now I am not going to wrap the top rim of it, but if you wanted, you can completely cover the entire thing with the nautical rope. It's completely up to you, but I just decided to leave some of it open because I am going to paint that in the end just to give it a bit of contrast and, you know, a little decorative look. So I'm just going to keep placing hot glue and wrapping the jar and just continue that process all the way up. And now you can see here that the two nautical ropes are a little bit of a different shade for some reason. And I didn't mind that because I just thought anyway that maybe it would make it look nice and cute with two different shades of the nautical rope being a vase that we are making. So I didn't mind. But if you did mind, then you would want to look really closely when you're buying the nautical ropes because they may look like the same, but when you really look at them, they're slightly different. But once I was done wrapping the first one, I just started with that second one key and I kept going all the way up. And then when I wanted it to stop, I just clipped it off and I'm just placing some hot glue just to fix up that end. And then now you see I have some of the top part showing, which I wanted that to be like that so that way I can paint it black. It's already black, but I'm gonna give it a nice fresh coat because the one that it has now is a bit see-through. So I'm just gonna take some black chalk paint and just give it about 2 coats, and I really love how it looks. I think the contrast between the black and the nautical rope looks really good. And you can see I'm just kind of freehanding here. I didn't put any painter's tape to cover the rope, but you can definitely do that. I'm just doing it really slowly and I am fine. But then while I have the black paint out, I am gonna also paint the bottom of this vase because why not? You just make sure that the whole piece is nice and finished, and I just paint that really quickly and then I am gonna let that dry. And now guys, for the last step, I want to take some jute string and some wood beads and I want to place it onto this vase. So I'm just going to take the jute string, wrap it around the jar, and you can place it wherever. You can put it in the middle of the jar, the top of the jar, wherever you like. And then I'm just going to make a knot so that way it doesn't come out. And then I'm going to take 3 beads for each end of the string. I'm going to bead that onto the string And then I am just going to tie off the end of the beads so obviously they won't fall off. And I really love how that looks on this jar, you guys, because I think the beads make it look really cute and gives it a more decorative touch. And that jute string just blends right in with that nautical rope, so I think it looks really cute. And that completes this beautiful little vase, and I love how it turned out. I just added some greenery stems in there and it looks stunning. Let me know what you guys think of this simple and beautiful DIY. Moving on, friends, I have here this chalkboard sign and also this home galvanized sign. I picked these both up from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to remove the little hanger from the galvanized sign because we won't be needing that. I want to place this galvanized sign onto this chalkboard sign, and I thought that this would make it pop and stand out a little bit more on this chalkboard sign, being that it is black in the background. So I'm just gonna take it and place it right there, and I'm just going to take my hot glue gun and I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna place it one by one on just the parts that are touching the wood, because as you can see, it doesn't touch too much, but it touches fairly enough where it can be glued down on the little greenery that's popping out. So I'm just gonna go around to make sure that I get it all nice and stuck down without having to just go around one time and then all of the glue is just gonna seep out. So I just wanted to make it look nice and clean, and I'm just gonna go all the way around and also wiping off any excess glue as I go. Friends, if you are enjoying this video so far, go right now and give it a big thumbs up. I would highly appreciate it. It does help on my channel, and do consider hitting that subscribe button as well. And yeah, guys, that does help on my channel, and it's completely free to hit that subscribe button, and that just makes sure that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So I would highly appreciate it. Now guys, I'm going to go in with this Waverly chalk paint in the color Moss, and I'm just going to take a little on my brush, and I'm also going to dab some off even because I just want to distress it and give it a light appearance of this green, just to give the leaves of the home like really some definition and make it stand out. So I'm just going to take that green color and distress all around the sign. And then once I get it to where I like, I am also going to do around the edges of the sign, just, you know, to make it everything blend in really nicely. And once I do that, I'm going to also take this truffle color by Waverly, and I'm going to go on the home because I want that to pop out differently, and I'm just gonna make that look nice and rustic and distressed with this brown color, just focusing more on the edges just to make it seem like, you know, it's worn out naturally and organically. And then I really like that because it gives it a bit of contrast between the green and everything like that. So I do that, and then I also take whatever is left on my brush and I just go around the greenery leaves as well, just to blend in some brown within that green. I thought that would look really nice because of the greenery. It might have stems and, you know, whatnot. So I just mix some of it with it. You guys, I have a poll up on my community tab here on my YouTube channel, and I would love for you to go check it out and give your vote in. I put a poll up about something that I want to transform in my home, and I would want to know if you guys would like to see that transformation. So go check it out over on my community tab here on my channel and go give your input. I would love to hear it. And now guys, I'm adding a bow at the top of the sign, and it's also going to cover up that hole from the galvanized sign, which we removed the hanger. So I'm just adding a little jute string bow. And then I thought that I wanted to have the galvanized sign pop out a little bit more. Something was just missing, so I took a regular black Sharpie marker and I just drew some lines on each of the greenery leaves. Not every single one, but here and there, just to make it pop out and stand out and really give it that I guess popped out look, like give it something different. So I did that and I really love how it looked better because I thought that it was just sitting a little bit too flat, and it also brings the black from the background as well out. So I love that. And then after I did that, this sign was completely done, you guys, and I love how it turned out super simple and rustic, and I love it. And let me know what you guys think of this one. Guys, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and let me know down below in the comments which one was your favorite from today, because you know I always love to hear from you, and I will see you all on the next one, guys. Take care. God bless. Bye.